Hello and welcome to the Jekyllhydeclub. Today we are bringing you a jewelry haul of Gothic jewelry that can also be used for Halloween. If you're new, do subscribe and check out our playlist. Well, all our playlists, but if you're into jewelry and Halloween stuff, we have a Gothic jewelry playlist. We have Halloween hauls and all that for playlists of where you can find online Halloween stuff all year, plus the local stuff we get. And yeah, so if you subscribe, you'll know when we come out with new videos. And for now, we are going to do this haul. Oh gosh, I've got so much good stuff. What do I want to start with, Gomez? I'm Morticia, and my husband Gomez is invisible today behind the camera.
Hello, though.
Hello, though.
I guess we can start with Venetian art.
All right, we're going to start with Venetian art because it's cool. This is a really neat place that I found on Etsy. And that's their card. We're leaving their link below. They have all kinds of like crafty items and craft supplies, and I was really like impressed with their prices. They're amazing for supplies. What we got, I was actually looking last year for my raven skulls that I ended up getting from Firemountain, the bird skulls. They were nice larger than I expected. That was in a Firemountain Halloween haul from last year, which I can link below. But these I found by accident because you know how you put in one thing and other stuff comes up that you didn't put in, but you're like, then you get sucked into buying something else. I just did that. Like, oh, I wasn't looking for that, but it's cute. So I had like raven skulls, and these little raven/crow charms came up, and it's the full 3D bird. It's not a skull. It's not a skeleton. He's doing very well, alive and feathery. But it's just a perfect 3D raven, and he's in the what I call the Poe position, you know, where he's like, the raven is sitting, never flitting. A lot of times when they have like raven jewelry and they put Poe under it as a tag and it's like flying or doing something that the Poe raven wasn't doing, I'm like, how is that Poe? It's supposed to be sitting and never flitting and glaring straight ahead at the guy, okay, who is obsessing over Lenore. But this bird is doing that. He's just sitting with his wings folded, glaring straight ahead, saying nevermore. Yes, I'm a little raven obsessed. And I've had too much coffee again, but I needed it because our sleep kept getting interrupted by people at our door, knocking at our chamber door. Hey, that's perfect. That's actually what kept happening, like at our front door. But it's like, God, don't you know that people sleep in the daytime here? Okay. But anyway, this is the raven, and I put him on a black stretch bracelet, which I just love to do apparently, because a lot of my bracelets, because I can wear so many of them. But anyway, I just put little like spacer crimpy beads on either side so he doesn't move around and get too close to the knot back here that stays behind. And then he's just on like that. And today I'm wearing him with my bracelet from Mama Otter's Tidbits with the magic wand and the garnets, and my black obsidian from Firemountain Gems, which I might as well show you because they might still have some of these obsidian bangles from Firemountain Gems. They're just like, it looks like a hoop, you know, but it stretches, so it's really neat, and it just kind of hugs my wrist, and it's black obsidian, and I love it. And this citrine one came from like a local store, but anyway, and that's my phantom quartz one that I made, which is irrelevant to this haul, so I will move on. But I'm just like, ooh, I'm putting my bracelet back on, and there's my huge bracelet stack for the day. Like, okay, sorry, diversion over. Now we are moving to this is a bat from Astral Pewter, but I got it from a different store online called Bellatine Online. Is that how you pronounce that store?
Yes, that sounds right. Okay,
I like it. But anyway, if you look at that store, we provide the link below, and it's not there anymore. Like, the bat is actually made by a company called Astral Pewter, and Gomez got a really cool bat belt buckle from there that part of me wants to turn into a pendant, but I'm not gonna. He's like, just take it. I'm like, no. It's not like he doesn't take over my stuff, but I have so many beautiful bats that I'm just not going to do that. But anyway, we will link that below just because we're talking about Astral Pewter stuff. So if you guys want to check out those, they'll be there. But this is a cool bat because look, he's upside down, and he came on he's still on it, a really long black cord that he was like way longer, like here, but I just thought he would look cute as a choker kind of piece too. So he's short today. And the cords are easy to knot and unknot, so you can kind of make it whatever length you want easily. But anyway, he's very 3D. If you turn him over, he's got the back detailed nicely, and which is a nice rare thing, and he's upside down. Whee, he's getting in my face. But it's okay, because I know he needs to be, so you guys can see this beautiful thing. But it's upside down, which is rare. It's a bigger size than a lot of upside down bats that I've seen, so that's cool. He's hanging, and he's a good 3D, and he's a bigger size. He's not huge, but he's bigger than any of the other ones I have that are hanging. And his claws, I don't know how well that's showing, because we couldn't really tell that on the picture when we bought him. His claws are well defined. They're right here beside the veil, like on either side. But they are well defined. If that doesn't show, it wasn't showing when we bought him in the picture either, but I got him anyway, but they're very well defined. And then his little bat face is looking straight down in a unique position that I like. And check out when you turn him up this way, his fangs. He has got some big overbite issues. He's a vampire bat. He's a hungry. But he's so charming. And he's Pewter, obviously, from Astral Pewter. He's a heavy little bugger for his size. I would say he's probably like 2.5 inches by an inch. But, you know, he's very unique, and I love him. And I tend to do bigger, but I like a few of these sizes, too, for just something else as a shorter choker kind of thing, or, you know, something longer. But I just love him. He's so cool. And he is from Astral Pewter, and I got another item from the same store, but this one is not from Astral Pewter. A lot of people make this one. It came in a nice black gift box, and it's on a chain. It is the Hellhound, as the Greeks would say, Kerberos, as the Romans say, Cerberus. And I haven't even opened this one yet because I've had him for a few days, but I've been wearing other pieces. This looks like an 18-inch chain. But anyway, it came with a little bag that I can reuse when I package stuff, just a little plastic bag around the chain, so that was nice. And then this part of the box. So anyway, but he is the 3-headed dog that guards the gates to Hades. Oops, is that an okay level?
Yes.
And quit moving. He's like, oh, don't tell me what to do. Okay, he's got the 3 heads, and it looks like even they gave him an extra leg there to go with the heads. He's turning wrong, I'm sorry. I honestly, personally, I keep looking at designs of him online, and they all look like this one, even if they're different companies by different names. Sometimes it's on a chain, sometimes it's on a cord, but it's this one. I would have liked it more if it had been obviously a little bit more 3D, as in like all the way 3D. And all the heads would be up near the front, closer together at his neck, just like in a row, like here, here, here. Instead of a head here, and a head here. It looks like, is it planted on his back or what? Like, I don't understand what's happening. And like I said, it's a lot of people designed it this way. Like, they'll have different company names and different makers, but it's all like, it looks like this. And I don't love it, but I can't find any other Cerberus design, really, so... I mean, I don't hate it, really, too much. Well, see, we're really into Greek myths, and we have a haul for that we'll put below. And I have several Cerberus statues, and they look great, so I'm like, they could have made just a miniature pendant like those statues. I mean, I've got 3D dragons, I've got 3D, all kinds of stuff, you know, they could have done that. I have a very nice 3D 3-headed Targaryen dragon that's made very nicely, and, you know, it was 3D, and it was, so you can do that, you know, I don't know. It looks weird. It's like his heads are growing on his back, or I don't know what kind of radiation he got, but he's not looking up to par. I don't know. But, you know, it's a good size. It's a cool 3-headed hellhound, Kerberos, or Cerberus, and I'm just happy that it exists. So all griping aside, it's a well-made piece, and I do like it. It's just that I would have preferred it to look a little bit more normal. And yes, that's the unique Morticia that I can say. A 3-headed dog looks normal, but yeah, it's just got 3 heads. But normal is in how the statues are made and whatnot, with the heads kind of all together on 3 necks rather than look like it's growing out of his back. It's just a little bit strange for me, but again, it exists, and that's nice. And I think the bat was like $10, and this might have been 10 or something. 10 to 14 this runs, depending on where you find it. It keeps turning. I'm sorry, you guys. It's the chain. But it's, you know, just the 3 head here with the heads, and it's just like, why is this head all the way down here, and why, and this one here is just, but again, it's just nice, because I've looked for one a few years ago and couldn't even find Cerberus at all, so, just the fact that it exists is cool. If I got another one that was made, okay, let's just say correctly, yes, I'll say it, in my version of correctly, where it looks normal, yes, normal for a 3-headed dog, I would just probably not keep this one. But because right now it's all there is, I will keep it, I will wear it, I will cherish it. And on to something else, because hellhounds are cool, and guarding the gates to Hades is cool. Now this is, I love my gargoyles, a lovely, beautiful gargoyle. And I thought it was more expensive, and I bought it like a while back, and I just wanted to put it in a bigger haul, and I thought it has to be like $20. It's so cool, and $20 is a good price for this, but it was like 13 or 12 or something. This is solid pewter with this orb on top, and they call it an encrusted orb because of this fancy silver or / pewter around the top of the orb. Isn't it pretty, like a little fairy tale mirror or something?
Yes.
And you can get different colors in these orbs. I just wanted the clear, but with the link we left below, you can get all different colors. And it comes on a nice adjustable cord with a slip knot that you can make longer or shorter. And it's like a little bit hollow in the back, but it's a solid pewter, and it's very 3D on the front and sides. It's just beautiful detail. Look at that beautiful gargoyle. I love gargoyles. So protective and awesome and properly gothically spooky. And I like the fact that the seller was even saying, like, if you don't want to wear it, you can hang it up in your car on the mirror, or, you know, do other things with it, which I think is a really good sales ploy to remind you of other things you can do if you don't do this or this with it. I do the same thing, and it's smart. So different ways that it can be utilized in your life. But it's a good size. I would say it's like 2 inches by over 2 inches. It's just, and for the price, it's amazing. It's solid, sturdy pewter, just amazing. And I love the detail, and just, I like this specific kind of gargoyle face and whatnot. It's beautiful. And where was he from again? Like Pewter
Galleria.
Yes, Pewter Galleria. And they have a lot of other neat stuff, and their prices are good, so we're providing you guys with lots of yummy shopping. And I have one more thing to show you guys, but it's been one of those days. It's like a Tuesday, but it thinks it's still a Monday, because yesterday I stayed at home all day and did work inside. Like, I work at home, so I was doing work, and then today I had to go out and do outside work. So it's like I avoid the Monday by staying at home and working, and Monday's like, oh, I don't think so. I just waited for you and struck on Tuesday. So today has been like a Monday. Just everything, So I'm just like getting home, and it's been a Monday. So like I get home and I have this package in the mail, and I'm like, okay, my friend Christine sends me something, and she makes baskets, and I think I'm gonna get her into making book purses. So if you guys are into that, check her on Facebook and like keep checking for her to put out new stuff. And she can do custom stuff for you if you wanted a basket with like pumpkin and skull designs on the inside or something. She makes baskets, and they're really cool. And she does do customs. But anyway, she found this at a convention she went to. It's a dragon's eye. And it's kind of cool because I love the back. It has that fancy looking kind of heavy pewter that's like textured, and it looks kind of old, and it comes on this chain, and the front is like a kind of purple with brown, and then it has this thing in the middle that I guess is the dragon's iris. It looks like a blackened tree. It reminds me of a Halloween dragon's eye. And it's just really cool and different. I don't have anything like it, and we're going to put her link also. But it's like, it was just a beautiful thing, and I want to thank her for that, because it's been a Monday today, and it was just like, I get home and there's jewelry in the mail, yay. And jewelry in the mail when you've had a Monday and you're like me is just a beautiful, beautiful thing. It's just, you know, like better than a glass of wine. It soothes all the turbulent troubles. It's like, ooh, pretty jewelry. The raven in me comes out, and I'm good again. So that was just a lovely thing, and now I'm wearing him under my lapis with my bat above, so it's just a lovely, happy trio hanging out together, and it is no longer Monday. Now a Tuesday is finally here, yay. Okay, so that's our haul, and again, we left all the links below if you're interested in any of the items, and hopefully you will stick around for more cool videos to come, and check our past playlist if you're new, and until next time,
stay spooky, my friends.